Conquering the mouse. It is the hardest part of the computer. It's just like learning how to drive a stick shift and figuring out the clutch. You guys have probably forgotten how hard it was for you. I saw you no. Who said no? It's still hard. No, it's still hard. Well, it's interesting. For a lot of people, when they ask for advice about buying a computer and they ask about whether they should buy a laptop or a desktop, that touchpad on the laptop is a mightily confusing element because it is so easy for you to drop your hand on it and you don't know that you just clicked something, but in fact something mysterious has happened. When the people that call me with the most problems say, my computer does all these things without me asking it to, the first question I ask is it a laptop or a desktop? If it's a laptop, does it have a touchpad? And what I will do is I will go to their home, and either I will disable the touchpad, but if you can't figure out how to do that, I just take an index card, and I tape it over the touchpad, and I get them an external mouse. And that way, it's amazing. Then once they've conquered the mouse and they understand it, then they can go back to using the touchpad. But that touchpad is so unfair, especially if we're dealing with arthritis or Parkinson's. We're really not dealing with the ability to control your hand in that fine a way. So a touchpad is just basically a bad idea. So if you're going to teach somebody that has a touchpad, index paper, 2 pieces of tape, and an external mouse. That's my sage advice. The best way for somebody to learn how to use the mouse is solitaire. It's in the book. I actually walk you through how to play solitaire because in solitaire you single click, you double click, and you click and drag. So whether they like to play cards or not, that's the first thing I do is I have them open and close the solitaire window, minimize it, maximize it, and then I have them do all those skill sets with one game of solitaire, and by that time, they're ready to actually get on and look at a website. So that's my advice is to get solitaire. If you have a Mac, it doesn't have solitaire on it, but you can get onto a website and then play solitaire from there.